Go back. I have to go back. Fix the mistake. Save. Prevent. I should have.
The time machine, the greatest invention that will never be invented. We've seen it in the movies. Hop in a DeLorean, enter a date, hit the gas, and suddenly you're meeting your own teenage mother. Simple, easy, fun. But what if we built a time machine that operated not by the laws of Hollywood, but by the harsh, unforgiving laws of real physics? Today, in our Absurdity Lab, we're giving you a time machine, and we will prove, step by step, why your very first trip will be your last. Act 1. The GPS problem. So, you're a genius. You spent years in your garage fueled by pizza and energy drinks, and you finally built it. Gleaming, humming, your very own time machine. Your goal is modest. No dinosaurs. You just want to go back 24 hours to unsay that stupid joke you made on a date. You get inside. On the display, you set minus 24 hours. You press the big red button labeled Do Not Press. And you die instantly. What? Why? You did everything right. Nope. You made the very first, the most foolish, and the most fatal mistake of all wannabe time travelers. You forgot that your garage is moving. You think the Earth is a static point in space? Ha! Our planet is a cosmic race car, hurtling around the sun at about 30 kilometers per second. In the 24 hours you just traveled back, the Earth has moved along its orbit by 2.6 million kilometers. Your time machine moved you in time, but not in space. It returned you to the exact same set of cosmic coordinates where your garage was yesterday. But here's the kicker. Your garage isn't there anymore. Neither is the Earth. You materialized in the freezing, airless vacuum of space. Your lungs explode, your blood boils. All in all, not the most pleasant end to an experiment. Your brilliant time machine just became the world's most expensive coffin. Act 2. The fuel problem. Okay, you're not stupid. You've learned from your mistake. You spend another 10 years, hook up your time machine to the most advanced astronomical GPS, and teach it to move not just in time, but in space, following Earth's trajectory. Now it has to work, right? You get back in the seat, enter minus 24 hours, press the button, and nothing happens. Well, the lights in your house dim and a smug message appears on the time machine's display. Insufficient power.
And here we face the second problem that Hollywood loves to ignore. You need energy. No, that's not right. You need energy. We tend to think of time as a river, but from a physics perspective, especially Einstein's general relativity, time is part of a single fabric, space-time. And this fabric is incredibly stiff. To punch a hole in it or create a closed time-like curve, that's the scientific term for a time machine, you don't need plutonium or a lightning strike. You need exotic matter. Matter with a negative energy density. We don't even know if it exists, but according to calculations, to create a tiny traversable wormhole through time, you would need an amount of this energy equivalent to the mass of an entire star collapsed into a black hole. Your time machine isn't a DeLorean, it's a handheld black hole, a doomsday weapon that you're trying to run from a power outlet in your garage. You realize that all the power plants in the world wouldn't be enough. You're doomed. Or are you? You're a genius. You figure out how to use gravity itself, rotating super dense cylinders at the speed of light, creating a time vortex. You've solved all the problems. You're ready. You press the button for the third time. Act 3, the reality problem. You press the button, and Option A, nothing happens. Absolutely nothing. Option B, you disintegrate into an infinite number of semi-transparent versions of yourself, each living out a different possible future. Option C, you vanish. You don't die. You are simply erased from existence. Why? Because you thought time was a smooth river, but you've just jumped into a boiling ocean. Welcome to the deepest, weirdest level of physics, the world of quantum foam. On our macroscopic level, space-time seems smooth, but if you zoom in to the tiniest Planck scale lengths, reality turns into a bubbling, chaotic soup. Space and time are constantly being born, distorted, and destroyed. Virtual particles pop out of nowhere and annihilate. Past and future lose all meaning. It is a world where causality is just a polite suggestion. And your time machine trying to jump to a specific point in the past is like a surgeon trying to perform heart surgery during a magnitude 12 earthquake. It can't aim. In the best case scenario, option A, it simply can't break through this chaos. In a worst case, option B, it latches on not to one, but to billions of probable timelines, splitting your consciousness and existence into an infinite number of versions. And in the absolute worst case, it tries to materialize you at a point where, for that nano instant, time and space simply didn't exist, and you are annihilated, erased from the equation. So, yeah, can you build a time machine according to the laws of physics? Theoretically, maybe, but to do so, you will need a perfect 4D navigator so you don't end up in space, a personal black hole as a battery, and God-tier luck so you don't get shredded by the chaos of quantum foam. Perhaps it would be easier to just apologize for that stupid joke.